Hey everybody, it's Tarina with Create Your Tree. That's me. And right now I'm going to do a couple things. One, I'm going to do the club transfer for October. I know it's November, but I'm going to do it for October because I know that some people don't get to their project until like the following month or following weeks. And I know some of you guys might have just gotten it. So there's no time limit. It's still fall. It's just November. I think this is a really cute project, and I've been wanting to do it, and I've been gone. So we're doing that, and then next week I'll do the transfer for November, which is cute also. Its little stockings are so cute. But if you guys remember, last month I did this one. So stinking cute, you guys. The board I got from Woodcuts All, and if you just search them in Facebook, that you can get those there. And then if you remember, I had these little wood pieces. I used the sticky boogers on them. I'm still actually going to use the same ribbon because I'm using the same colors because it's fall, you guys. So if you could do this two ways. I just use the sticky boogers, the sticky dots, the glue dots. After a while, they kind of stick really well. If you use a heat tool and just heat them up and then pop them off, that works really well. Even if you hot glue them, you could do the same thing. Just use a heat tool and just kind of warm it up and then pop it off. I use our scraper. Our scraper is awesome too. I actually did use some hot glue with the ribbon, and I want to actually switch it over to the other side. So that's exactly what I did. I just used the heat tool on the bow, and it popped right off. Real easy. So I'm gonna put these aside, and because these are super cute, I could probably use them on something else. I have like a little embellishment pile that I have, and so I'll probably just stick these in there. And then if I also decide to use this transfer again, I can. I'm just gonna, when I'm not doing a live, I'm just gonna use the heat tool and peel off the little sticky dots again. So, all right, I'm gonna set these aside. You can also use them in another project, I'm sure. They're really cute. I'm just gonna set these aside, and I can use them later. Cute little acorny things. All right, so I'm going to pop you down here so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, so like I said, this is the board that I got from Woodcuts All, and then if you want to go back and see the live from last time, you can. And I made this cute bow. It's just a what did I call it? Just like a rustic bow. And then I added these little beads to this just because it made it cute. And so I'm gonna glue it down here because how this sits, it'll be coming out from here. So I want the flow to come down here. But we've got to erase this first. So let's do that. I have a piece of board eraser and then just water. I'm just gonna put some water on this is a reusable surface. It's just a chalkboard surface. This is just water that I'm using. Kind of let it sit a sec. And I do have my scraper. I love our scraper, you guys. Just makes quick of a project, taking off all the stuff. And it does not scratch the surface, which is what I'm really grateful for. Dee just ran in with Dad. Hey, Dieters. She's so happy to see us home. She does not like it when Mom and Dad go away. And you guys, I've been going like crazy. All right. Let me grab some wipes. I'm just using some disinfectant wipes to kind of preliminarily get all the gunk off. See how nice that is? It's kind of satisfying, you guys, to pull up all of that stuff. All right, do one more, just for the heck of it. Also, if you guys want to get more information on this project or any project actually, you can always make sure that you use the keyword of the day. Today's club. And so if you comment club, you can get all the details for this project, but also make sure that you click the link that says to get live notifications. Because anytime I go live, hey dude, yeah. Kurt got hey dudes, you guys. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you about that in a second. But click the live notifications so that you make sure that you guys know when I go live, like right now. Okay. So yeah, so Kurt, we went to Utah to go see a BYU game, and Kurt wanted some, I don't know, indoor outdoor shoes. What are they? They're like, that's what they are, right? Indoor outdoor shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
They're old guy. Sorry, they look like old guy shoes. So they're called Hey Dudes. Have you guys ever heard of those? I had never heard of them. Sarah Newbold, who's the co-founder of our company, she had seen some other shoes. What were the Snooks? Snooks. Yes, he loves his Snooks, and he uses those. Like those are his Mr. Rogers indoor shoes. Sorry, honey, I'm kind of outing you. His Mr. Rogers old guy shoes. And Sarah saw him and goes, she goes, oh, are those Hey Dudes? And he goes, no, what's Hey Dudes? So we had to go check out the Hey Dudes. I knew about them, I just always wanted. Okay, so anyway, the Hey Dudes are more like an indoor-outdoor shoe, right?
Yeah, they're like a Sperry.
Yeah, like a Sperry. I guess you're right. Because they have a harder sole on the bottom, so you can use them outside. So he's got some Hey Dudes. He's so excited now. All right, so I'm gonna grab my. He's so funny, you guys. Him and his shoes. I'm gonna grab my my fuzz cloth. Now Dee Dee wants to play. This is the cut line, and so I'm gonna just kind of lift up my transfer and cut along that line. I love that sound. I don't know about you, but I love that sound. My little holder is getting full, you guys. I have this cute little light. I got this Ott light. It's adorable, and it's so convenient. Good light. I have good light. And it has this little like pencil holder. I packed it full. I'll have to take a picture of it. All right, so I'm going to fuzz this because this is the first time I've used it. I'm going to do some ombre. They're your cruise shoes. Oh, yes. And we also booked a cruise, you guys. He's so excited. I'm excited. No, I am excited. Super, super excited. Okay. But before I do any kind of anything, I'm going to, any chalking or anything, I want to put my bow up here because I know I'm going to put my bow like right here. So that's going to look really pretty. Maybe come down a little bit. Okay. And then I'm gonna see where I'm gonna put this guy. This guy. From Mighty Oaks, Tiny Acorns Grow. So I like that a lot. So again, this transfer is not available anymore, but if you are a club member, you should have already gotten it. And going to kind of use my fuzz cloth to hold that. I just want a nice simple color down here. Nothing Frenchy. So I'm just going to use camel. And here's the beautiful part, you guys. If I don't love it, I can always erase it. Any excess goes right back in the container. I don't know what I was just saying. I swear my brain, you guys. Pull that up. So what I was saying is if I don't love it, then I can always change it because, you know, it's chalk. Okay, so let me grab my heat tool real fast, dry this. I'm using the cold so it dries a little slower. All right. So move my bow. Here we go. All right. So I am going to do a little bit of ombre. I'm not quite sure exactly, but I've got bark. I've got shimmer copper. Now this one's a little thick, but I just don't use it a lot, and so I want to add a little. It's still pretty soft, but it's a little thicker. And to me, shimmers tend to be a little thicker anyway, because of the shimmer element. But I still want it to be nice and creamy, so I just added a little spritz of distilled water in there. You guys can see it's not super runny. So, but I love the shimmer copper. It has like a brown touch to it. So it lends itself really well with these. And then I also have Shimmer Harvest. Love this color. This is my favorite color. I use this all the time for Christmas stuff. You can see that I've used the heck out of it. And then the camel. So let's see. And it kind of goes with the colors in here as well. So, all right. So let me just gonna kind of grab a couple of squeegees. And just kind of start dipping it. I do want to see what it's going to look like the browns. Let me see what that's going to look like. Oh, that looks nice. Okay, so it's kind of doing more brown. I'm gonna just kind of wing it here, you guys. And I'm gonna probably do a lot of like mixing of colors. And then kind of come in with that copper in there. Gosh, if everything could just be copper, especially in fall. Kind of just slapping it in there. Now, when you're mixing colors, you cannot put it back in the container. So just so you know, grab a cloth or something so you can wipe off after you've mixed colors. Okay. And then let's see. I'm going to use the camel in here. And then kind of do some hot mess ombre style looking. I don't know, you guys. I'm just kind of doing whatever. Grab another, use some of, kind of put that in there. And I'm going to use my finger to kind of just mix it all around. When I get it the way I want it. And like I said, if I don't love it, guess what? We can change it. All right, get some yellow over here. We don't have any changing of the leaves. I don't know about you guys, but we just don't get it. So it's kind of nice to pretend, I guess. Kind of blending that yellow and copper. Copper's kind of like the mainstay, you guys. It's kind of in everything to me. It's not real brown. It's not too dark, too shimmery in my opinion. Okay. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of brown. Okay. Then we're just going to blend, making sure that all of the different pieces are covered. So I pick one finger to blend the leaves, and then one finger to blend the acorns. And if I forget, it's okay too. I'm just really wanting to blend, making sure that everything is covered. All right. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these squeegees, clean it off, and then I'm just going to, come on, clean it off. And then I'm just going to get rid of any excess. And this kind of makes sure that all of the screens are covered. Looks good, you guys. What do you think? All right. And then I'm just going to pull this off here. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Oh, I really like it, you guys. I love it. Oh gosh, I really love it. It's not too brown, not too shimmer, not too yellow. Yes, I really like that. So again, it's a combination of bark, shimmer copper, shimmer harvest, and camel. Those are great. Okay, let me just stick this to the side real quick. Let me wash my hands. And then let's try the paste on here first. Really, really like it, you guys. And honestly, I mean, even with what we did last month, we could probably even include you know, some of this stuff in this current design. I like that it's kind of a crossover, right? Like we can include it maybe even in like something like that. How pretty is that? I'll have to add that. Really pretty. I like that too. You guys, look. That's pretty. Okay, so I'm going to glue this guy on up here. I just put this, if you remember, I put a little piece of cardboard on the back. Just going to put a dollop of glue. There we go. Pretty, pretty. And then maybe I'll add some of these. I don't know. I don't know how do you feel? I think I kind of like that. Kind of incorporates and brings them back in. Okay. I'll think about that. I'll think about that. You let me know in the comments what you feel. Okay, so I'm going to clean this up. I have one other thing I need to do really quick. Again, if you want to get any information on how to become a club member, just comment club in the comments below and I'll get you that information. And also make sure that you subscribe to get all of my notifications when I go live, because, you know, if you don't know when I go live, you can never see me, right? So you want to get that. And I'll take a picture of this and I'll post it. But isn't that so cute? I really, really like it. Okay. So the other thing I'm going to do is, let me put this to the side. Give me just one sec. So I was at a show. A couple weeks ago, and my booth, if you guys didn't see, my booth blew down. I did post it on the page, and I had made this really, I mean, honestly, you guys, this is just a sample that I use on the wall, just so people can see on my booth. And if they buy it, great. If they don't, it's okay, because, you know, I'll use it in my own, like my own decor. But when my booth fell over, I was really sad. And it kind of ruined a lot of things. And it scratched some of the pieces. So I've been trying to clean it up, but, you know, like some of the words here are scratched. What happened to my booth? Nothing could have survived, honestly. So the fact that a lot of stuff survived, I was shocked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you if something ever happens to your finished piece, either if you can wash it off, great. If you can't, here's just something that I've done in the past to fix it. So I'm going to just clean up this area right here. Let's take off our transfer. It's already been used, so I don't have to fuzz it again. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this on top and line up my design. I mean, you can see right there that the Y is really messed up. And then I can fix the little lines too. So I'm going to fix that Y, just touch up the lines a little bit. Also, if you're in the Southern California area, we have another show this week coming up. I'm going to fix this too, right here. Seems like a wall fell into this, I think. We have a show in San Diego, University of San Marcos, actually. So it's near San Diego. It's just a suburb of San Diego. 5th and 6th of November, if you're interested. It's called Queen Bee Market. And we have a big booth there. It's super fun. Okay. So I'm just trying to line up everything. Okay. So that's as good as it's going to get. I'm going to grab out my colors. I used Shimmer Crimson And then I also used Forest. Did I use Forest? We'll have to see. Yeah, I used Forest. Maybe. Maybe I used Forest. You guys, oh, there it is. Okay. So I thought I opened a jar of Forest. Maybe I didn't. But I have a packet of Forest, so I'll just open it. This is a good lesson, though, too. Oh, is that Forest? Oh, maybe I did. I did. Oh my gosh, I almost opened a whole packet. But I'm going to teach you right now real fast. If you ever open a packet, open it from the bottom, squeeze out what you need in a little container, a little dish, and then kind of seal off like that. That way, the next time you want to use it, you can just cut off the little dried area, and then this is still nice and fresh. So I'm going to set this aside. Whew, I almost used a brand new packet. I didn't need to. All right, so let's use the Shimmer Crimson. I'm just going to get my multi-tool out and just touch up the area that I need. Now I'm going to go over the whole entire letter just to make it even. But I don't need to go over the whole word. I'm going to kind of touch up this little berry right there. And this berry right here. Okay, I'm going to touch this letter up. So, yeah, so our booth completely got knocked down in a windstorm and nobody got hurt, which I'm super grateful for. But like I said, things got damaged. And then the next day, we had to take down stuff and we didn't have anywhere to put it. So we put them in bins in our truck, and our truck got broken into and they stole 4 of our bins. So stupid, right? I'm sure they were really shocked when they opened the bins and go, this is like home decor. Yeah, that's what you people stole, was home decor. So it's very interesting anyway. So I have a few more projects I've got to make between now and Friday. I just stuck my finger in that wet paste. That would be me. All right. And again, the reason I do the whole letter is just to give it a more even tone. That's all. And then squeegee off any excess. Set that aside real quick. Open up my Forest. Oh my gosh, I just wiped paste on my face, you guys. Oh, I'm a hot mess. Okay, I'm just going to kind of go over these. Because again, it just scratched the heck out of it up here. Anyway, so like I said, I've got a show this weekend in San Diego area, and so we're making a bunch of projects for that. So be watching for those. And of course, it's a Christmas show, so a lot of the items we're doing is going to be Christmas. It's also nice to make projects that you can give as gifts Not that I don't love, like, I like making projects for myself that are Christmas, like Christmas themed, but not necessarily getting Christmas themed things for Christmas. Does that make sense? Hope that made sense. Okay. All right. So that's that. This is off just a little. That's not scratched up there. So let's just pull this up, see what it looks like. Oh, so much better, you guys. So much better. Now, because it's wet, it looks a little darker, but once that dries down, it'll look the same. It'll have more of a red tone to it than that burgundy tone, but it's so much better. I was really sad when that was like big scratch. So anyway, okay, let me flip you guys around here, and hopefully I got the paste off my face. Hey, so I went like this and I had paste on my hand, so I'm sure. But look how pretty that turned out. So, so pretty. Love that. And then let me grab the other finished one. This one right here. So pretty. We don't have fall very much really around here. So I do love fall, and I do decorate a little bit for fall. Although I started already getting all my Christmas stuff out. Just because we're going to be gone for a couple of weeks in the next month and a half. And so I want to kind of slowly start decorating each area of my house. Do you guys do that? Anyway, so that's what we do over the next like 6 weeks before Christmas. And but our tree will go up probably Thanksgiving week. I'm going to say that because then we're going to go on a cruise the first or second week of December. I can't remember. So we won't have time. So anyway, well, thanks guys so much for hanging out with me for a few minutes while I did that one and I fixed this guy. And I hope you guys have a great night. This has been Tarina with Create with Tree. That's me. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.